Students, did you able to see my PPTs?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So I am Smita Shri, assistant professor. Today I am going to take digital system design with Verilog HDL. Okay. So first, we'll know what is introduction to this HDL and why we want such type of language or a software to study. First, we'll know about all these things. Before going to discuss, I just wanted to show you the syllabus of this course. It's called the subject name is Digital System Design through Verilog HDL, right? So as you know, you are having 5 units here. So first unit is nothing but your introduction to HDL, introduction to HDL. Then the second unit you are having is uh, uh, means here you will study the basic concepts about the language. Then here also in the unit one itself we are going to discuss how to design the combinational circuits, right? So in the unit one, even unit two also, the different language style you are having, and again we are designing the combinational circuits. Then the third unit is nothing but we are going to start with the flip-flops, that is nothing but the sequential circuit design. So first two units basically how to design the combinational circuits. Then the third unit is nothing but the sequential. Even the third and fourth are all about the sequential circuits, right? And the fifth unit is nothing but what is FPGA, what is ASIC. That is, you don't know all these things, what is ASIC and FPGA. But when we'll discuss all these things today class, I am going to tell you about all these things. So this is all about your 5 units. This is the name indicates the digital system design, right? Digital system design. I guess already you people have studied in the second year, right? You are having STLD subject was there, right? So whatever the STLD subject you have studied, so today you want to design that circuit using one language that is called as Verilog HDL. So now we are not going to design the digital system. The digital system design is already you people have studied in the second year. So only we are going to design and how to write the code for that design, whatever you have studied the STL. So basically here this is the language you are going to study. The language, by using the language, you are going to design your digital system, right? So this is the thing you are going to study. So here you are having suggested reading, right? The mainly for the language you need the book is the standard book. It is called as Samir Panlitkar. Okay. Verilog HDL, a guide. 1 minute. Yes. So this is the first book. This is the first book. The author name is Samir Panlitkar. This is Verilog HDL, a guide to digital design and synthesis. Okay, so everybody has to keep this book with you. This is a very important one, and this is a very good book to learn. Those who are interested to learn the Verilog, anyhow in your semester it is there, so compulsorily you have to learn. So this is the first book you have to follow. That is called as Samir Panlitkar. This book you have to keep. Okay. Those who want like already in the second year, you people know about the book is Maurice Mano, right? Maurice Mano. The Maurice Mano is the book that is nothing but the author means the digital design is given in that book Maurice Mano. Now here one another book is there with the name Maurice Mano and Michael D. Slate. Here two authors are there. One author is designing the digital circuit and another author like your Sileti. Sileti is writing the code for that digital design, right? So here in one book you will get the digital design as well as the code, how to design the digital circuits. Okay, the Sileti is writing the code for the digital design. So this is another book is there for those who really again forgot about the concept of digital design and what is the combinational circuits and sequential circuits. So for that you have to keep this book with you as a reference. So Marismano, this is all the digital circuits you will get for that, and some Siliti will write the code for the digital circuits. So this book will help for you people. But as you know, all the syllabus, whatever you are having, like first unit completely you will get from Samir Panitkar. So if we'll see, if we'll take only one book, definitely you won't get all the whatever the syllabus you have given. So what is given in your syllabus, right? So for that reason, again another book is there in the last. It is known as Stephen Brown. This is a very good book for higher standard, even when we are taking ME student, like your MTech student, those are doing. So generally we used to ask them to refer this book. This is called as Stephen Brown. This is a very good book, and you will get the third unit, fourth unit, and some part of fifth unit from this book. This is called as Stephen Brown, right? Suppose some students wants to do some projects and all these things. This book will be very good for you people. This is a little bit higher label, but this is a very good book. But now I'll suggest to all of you, just take. I am having the soft copy of the Samir Panitkar book. I'll share with you people today the first suggested reading, right? So if I'll find other two soft copy also, even Stephen Brown soft copy also available with me, I guess, right? So I'll share these two books, whatever the soft copies are available with me, I'm going to share with you people. Just keep it with you. And with that, whatever my notes and all these things you need to gain good knowledge about your subject, that is called as digital system design through Verilog HDL. So this is all about your syllabus. So today, as you know, we'll start with the unit one. The unit one, this is nothing but we are just going to discuss introduction to HDL. Okay, what is this HDL? Why we are going to use that? So today we are going to discuss all these things. An overview of digital design with Verilog HDL. So this topic today we are going to discuss. And tomorrow onwards we'll start detail about your basic concepts and all these things, how to write the language, right? Okay. Yes. So before going to discuss, first we'll know history of Verilog HDL. Why this Verilog HDL is emerged, means what is the need of this Verilog HDL? Because already you people are having many software languages like C, C++, Java, and all this kind of thing, right? But again, why you need this kind of language? This is called as one Verilog HDL, right? First, we'll know what is the full form of this Verilog HDL. Here I have written here the Verilog HDL. The HDL full form is Hardware Description Language. Okay, so it is a hardware description language. You can design your hardware with the help of this language, and it's originated in 1983 at Gateway Design Automation. This is one company name who has developed this language. Okay, so then means like today what we are using this Verilog HDL. This is an accepted IEEE standard, right? So IEEE standard. So what you are saying? What do you mean by this IEEE standard? Can anyone tell me? Yes, students. Am I audible? Yes. Am I audible, student?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can anyone tell me just what do you mean by this IEEE standard? Okay, you know what is IEEE? What is the full form of IEEE? Yes. Okay. So the IEEE is nothing but the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, right? And the standard they are saying means like worldwide, the people will use the same language. The code means whatever you are writing, you are studying now this Verilog and you are going to study this Verilog. Even suppose in other country people also, the same language they will study. When syntax and everything will be same. So that is called as IEEE standard. Means if means you will get the recognized from IEEE or means some other things, then means this is worldwide accepted. So worldwide the people will follow the same syntax and same things, right? So this is called as this Verilog HDL in 1995 actually. 1995, in the year 1995, yeah, it got your IEEE standard, right? So now also the worldwide people will use the same syntax and all this thing. Okay. So this is the Verilog HDL, and it's not only you will to design your hardware, you are having Verilog HDL, right? So you are having, I just wanted to, okay, 1 minute. Yes. So you are having HDLs, mainly the HDL, like HDLs, hardware description language, are of two types. That is nothing but your Verilog HDL. One is Verilog HDL, whatever is there in your syllabus, and another one is VHDL. Okay. So Verilog HDL is nothing but hardware description language. And other this VHDL, what is the full form of this VHDL? This is called as very high speed integrated circuit. Integrated circuit. Then your HDL. Then HDL means hardware description language. So generally in the third year or even the fourth year students, though they have studied this language and they are doing some projects into that, but some students still now, some students if you'll ask by using the which language you are doing your project, they used to tell, madam, it is VHDL. But they are writing the Verilog HDL. So there are a lot of difference between the Verilog HDL and VHDL. Okay, so you have to clear about and you have to know which language you have to writing. Verilog HDL. So Verilog HDL is different from VHDL. Okay, for the student point of view or for the means BTech students generally, we used to prefer the Verilog HDL because it is little bit easy to learn compared to your VHDL, and the syntaxes are little bit similar to your C programming language. So that's why generally for student point of view, generally we used to follow the Verilog HDL. Okay, the companies also, some companies they're using Verilog HDL, some are VHDL. Nowadays there is system Verilog. System Verilog, another language also came into the market, right? But in your syllabus, it is Verilog HDL. So we are going to discuss, this is Verilog HDL, means digital design. DSD with Verilog HDL means your syllabus name is DSD. DSD with Verilog HDL means digital system design. This is nothing but your digital system design. Digital system design using Verilog HDL. Yes. Actually, this is all things are coming from, like, you know, the term is VLSI, right? So, or IC, right? This is of like your two types, like one is analog and the digital. So for the digital design, we are writing the code. When you are designing with the Verilog HDL, that is nothing but you are writing, means you are designing a digital system, right? So whatever the digital system you have studied in your STLD, we are going to design the digital system using this language is called as Verilog HDL. Okay. So here the third point I have written. So the third one I have written, it is a computer-based language that describes the hardware of digital system in a textual form. Okay. Anyhow, I am going to write the code. The code is having some kind of parameter like your data types, syntax, and all these things, keywords. So this is nothing but you are designing your system by using the textual form. It can be used to represent logic diagram, truth tables, Boolean expressions, and complex abstraction of the behavior of a digital system. Already you know how to design, means how to represent a digital system. You can represent the digital system by using the block diagram. You can represent our functionality by, you can show by using the truth table or by writing the Boolean expression and all these things, right? So it can be used, so this language can be used to represent the logic diagram, truth table and Boolean expression and complex abstraction of the behavior of the digital system. Okay. So why we need that? Why this language we need?